Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, my name is Paige and welcome to my channel. Today I decided I would be doing a question and answer video because I had gotten a lot of questions on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and I decided to answer them because I know that I've been doing a lot of pregnancy updates instead of like questions and answering and then baby hauls and whatnot because I really haven't gotten anything. So I kind of decided to do something outside the lines of my pregnancy updates. So I do have a couple questions that I'm going to be answering. Before I get started, you guys are more than welcome to ask me questions. I'll answer them the best way I can. And yeah, so you can choose whether or not you want me to answer it wherever you're asking me on, whether that's Instagram, Snapchat, or Twitter. Or you can say, hey, I have this question, but can you do it in a YouTube video or make a YouTube video about it? So yeah, so let's get started. You guys are gonna see, I do have them written down. I'm sorry that my notepad isn't like the prettiest, but I do have them written down, so if I'm looking down a lot, that's why. So let's get started. The first question I got was, did you expect to have a baby at this age? I didn't really expect to have a baby at this age, but I kind of assumed since my mom did get pregnant with me at 19, so I kind of assumed it would happen, but I never expected it to happen. I just kind of thought, but no, I never expected it to happen. What's one thing you and the baby daddy are looking forward to when the baby's here? I think that me and him are, I'm not going to say his name because he told me he doesn't really want to be on YouTube, and that's completely okay, so, but, I think we're more excited to see who he looks more like and to become parents and raise a child together the way we want to raise our child and start a little family. I think that's what we're most looking forward to. But I think the biggest thing is to see who he looks more like. And before I continue on, if you guys don't already know, I am having a boy. So I'm assuming he's going to look like his father, but you know, sometimes the boys come out looking like the mom, so you never know. Do you plan on breastfeeding? Yes, I do plan on breastfeeding, but I don't think that I plan on actually having him on my breast. I think that I might be wanting to do, I might want to pump and give him a bottle instead. That way the father can be involved in the feeding process and whatnot. But I haven't really decided if I want to like strictly just breastfeed or bottle feed or, but yes, I'm going to be giving him breast milk. The whole breastfeeding situation, I guess when he gets here, I'll try it because a lot of my friends who had children breastfed, and they all said that they didn't really like it, so they pumped and then bottle fed. So depending on how I like it will determine whether or not if I breastfeed, but as of right now, yes, I do plan on breastfeeding. Did you plan, like I know this is like the first question that I just answered, but did you plan on getting pregnant? No, I didn't plan on getting pregnant. It kind of just happened, but I wasn't that surprised either. So, I mean, no, I didn't plan on it, but I wasn't surprised. I wouldn't have been, I basically told my boyfriend that if I were to get pregnant, I wouldn't be really surprised that I was because I kind of figured it would happen. But no, I didn't plan on getting pregnant. How long have you and the baby daddy, I'm going to continue to call him a baby daddy. How long have you and the baby daddy been together? We have been together for 3 years, almost 4 in August. I know that's like a really long time, but we have been together for almost 4 years, and I couldn't be more grateful for the father of my child. I would rather have him than have someone I've only been with for a year and then, you know, just say he can't do this. He knows that together we can both do this and whatnot. So we've been together for about 4 years in August. Is he the baby daddy? I get this question asked a lot, especially by my doctor, because where we live, apparently a lot of the moms that my doctor sees have don't know who the father of their child is. But yes, for the 1000th time before, obviously this question was off my Facebook, which I am not going to give you guys my Facebook because that's a personal thing, but it was off my Facebook, and a lot of people like to assume that he's not, but I've been with him for 4 years, and honestly, he's the only guy I know this is TMI, but ever, you know, done the act of creating a human being with. I don't want to say, you know, the word in case I get cited for it on YouTube. But yes, he is the baby daddy, and I can't be more grateful that he is. Do you live with your parents? No, I do not live with my parents, but we do live with his parents. I guess, okay, we don't really live with his parents since his parents don't live here, but we do live in his parents' household. They do own this house, but they don't live here. They come and go, so yes and no, but not my parents. It's his parents. Do you work? Unfortunately, no, I do not work. Me and him had both agreed before I even got pregnant. It was mostly him that agreed that since he had a job and he's making a decent amount of money, that I should concentrate on schooling. But then when I found out I was pregnant, the schooling that I was going to do when it was going to start was going to be around the time my son's here, and I don't want to start schooling with a newborn and go behind on all my classes. So no, I do not work, but I think I might be planning on doing so in the future. Are you going to be a stay-at-home mom or be a working mom? Kind of goes with the last question. When we did find out I was pregnant, me and him did have a very long conversation about me being a stay-at-home mom. He would like me to take care of our son and to go to school while I have the chance, instead of having to worry about what job or what kind of job and providing money. So for right now, yes, I'm going to be a stay-at-home mom. What does it feel like when he is moving and or kicking? Okay, so this is like one of the biggest questions I've had, and one of my friends told me that it's unexplainable, and I kind of get where she's coming from because it is unexplainable. You never know until you feel it, but it feels like a muscle spasm, like a muscle spasm in your stomach or a bowel movement, meaning that, like, you know, like when your stomach growls or something, it kind of feels like that, but a little bit more forceful. And it takes you by surprise. So when he kicks, it takes me by surprise a lot. But yeah, so it kind of feels like a muscle spasm, I guess, in your stomach area, like up here. Because, like, here's my boobs. Right here, like, it feels like a muscle spasm. How does it feel growing a human? One of my friends had asked me these questions. It feels like a superpower, honestly. I'm very grateful that I can bring a life into this world and create one, so it feels kind of cool. Are you nervous for labor? Unfortunately, like every other mom, I'm pretty sure, yes, I am very nervous for labor because anything can go wrong with him, with me, or with anything. Anything can go wrong. I think I am more afraid of going through a C-section than going through labor or a natural birth. Surgery scares me, like deeply scares me in general, so just having the thought of having to go under the knife to get my son out, of course I'm going to do it anyway. I'll do anything for my son, but I am very scared for the birthing process and what may or may not happen. What are your favorite and least favorite parts of pregnancy? My favorite part is the fact that I get to feel him move, and then in the end it's completely worth it, because then he comes into this world and I'm caring for someone other than myself and my boyfriend, and just growing up to see this little person grow up into this amazing person that I'm going to know and love My least favorite is the fact that, one, I have to go through labor, which I'm pretty sure every mom is not excited for. Going through labor, and then also, you know, the pregnancy symptoms like morning sickness. That was my least favorite of all. But yeah, so are you getting an epidural? Me and my boyfriend had talked about this. My boyfriend is very against epidurals and medications and whatnot. I'm not so against it because if I'm in pain, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna want pain medication, and I know epidurals are very good for that. They don't hurt the baby as far as I know. But no, as far as I know right now, no, I don't want an epidural. But that might change when I go into labor and might have to have a C-section, or I might be in too much pain. But as of right now, no, I don't want an epidural. How's my pregnancy going? It has its ups and downs. My first trimester was very hectic. But right now, now that I'm in my second trimester, almost in my third, it seems to be going a lot. Sorry. He's kicking right here and it kind of hurts. But yeah, now that I'm in my second trimester, almost my third, and things that died down a little bit, it's going a lot better than my first trimester. I'm not as worried as I was in my first trimester, like if I'm going to miscarry or more complications, but so far my pregnancy is going pretty good, and I'm grateful that I don't have a very complicated pregnancy like a lot of moms. Have I picked a name yet? No, me and my boyfriend have not picked a name. Right now, we have 2 names so far that we really like. I am not going to say them. I'm not going to do the name reveal until he's here. But we have 2 names so far, but no, we have not picked a name. We do have his middle name, but we do not have his first name. So the next question is from my friend Madison. She said I could say her name on YouTube because I'm hoping that she's going to be starting a YouTube channel soon as well. But the next 2 questions are going to be from her. So yeah. How did you get through your first few months of pregnancy? Well, my first few months of pregnancy, I was in and out of the ER a lot because I was very dehydrated and very sick, and I was constantly throwing up to the point where I wasn't eating or drinking anything, to the point where the doctors were very concerned for my son because he wasn't getting the nutrients that he needed. So I got through the pregnancy with water and honestly talking to my doctor about if there was anything I can do, like medications. I was prescribed Diclegis, which is a safe medication for women who are pregnant for morning sickness, and I'm going to tell you now, it helps a whole bunch. But one thing that also helped was an ice pack on the stomach, which is really weird, but it helped. So yeah. The next one is, does pregnancy go by fast or slow like everyone says? I've heard that too, that a lot of my friends said that, oh, my pregnancy went by really slow and I hate it, and mine seems to be going by pretty fast, I'm going to say. But I know that when I get towards my 3rd trimester and he's going to get closer to being here, I'm going to get very impatient, and it's just going to be seeming like it's going to be going by slower. But I feel like my pregnancy has been going by like the speed of light. Like, I can't even believe I'm almost in my 3rd trimester. It just seems like not even a month ago I found out I was pregnant. So it's been going by super fast. And the last question I have is, have you had any crazy cravings? No, I haven't really had any crazy cravings, but the one big craving I have had was Del Taco tacos with hot sauce, which is really weird because I don't like tacos and I really don't like hot sauce. So the fact that I was craving Del Taco tacos and hot sauce both at the same time just blows my mind, because like I said, I do not like tacos. They're one of the worst things ever. Even my family was surprised I was eating tacos. And what I mean by eating tacos, I mean I was eating like 6 or 7 at a time. And my family's never seen me eat tacos. So they're all like, yeah, you're pregnant. So that was one of my crazy cravings. The other one are pickles. But I kind of assumed that I'd be craving pickles because I looked it up. When you're pregnant with a boy, you crave salty, crunchy foods, and fortunately, pickles are one of the things that you can get that from. But yeah, I'm sorry that this video was 15 minutes long. Those were the questions that I have gotten so far. Thank you guys for who had asked me questions. And I want to say thank you guys for the people who have been watching my YouTube channel and subscribing. You guys are amazing. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and leave some questions or video ideas that you guys want to see down below. Yeah, so I will see you guys again in my 24-week update. Bye, guys.